Is the dream of your own branded product line feeling out of reach, swallowed by the complexities of manufacturing, inventory, and fulfillment? What if I told you there's a simpler, faster, and more accessible way to launch your very own white-labeled products without ever touching a single piece of inventory? Today, we're diving deep into the world of Spocket and how it's revolutionizing white labeling for entrepreneurs just like you. You see, the traditional path to launching a branded product is a labyrinth of sourcing, minimum order quantities, quality control, warehousing, and shipping logistics. It's a significant financial investment and a time sink that can deter even the most ambitious entrepreneurs. And let's be honest, for many, that risk is simply too high when you're just starting out or looking to test a new product idea. But the e-commerce landscape has evolved, and with it, innovative solutions have emerged. One of the most powerful tools in your arsenal for building a successful online store, and now for white labeling, is Spocket. If you're familiar with dropshipping, you probably know Spocket as a fantastic platform for finding high-quality products from vetted suppliers around the globe, offering faster shipping times and better profit margins than many alternatives. What you might not realize is that Spocket has quietly become a game-changer for white labeling. Imagine this. You find a fantastic product on Spocket. Maybe it's a unique piece of jewelry, a sustainable home good, or a cutting-edge tech accessory. Instead of just selling it as is, you can now work with certain suppliers on Spocket to have that product shipped directly to your customer with your own branding, your own logo, and even custom packaging. This is the essence of white labeling, and Spocket is making it more accessible than ever before. So, how exactly does this magic happen? Let's break it down step by step. The first crucial step is identifying white label-friendly suppliers on Spocket. Not every supplier offers white labeling services, so you need to be strategic in your search. While Spocket doesn't have a dedicated white label filter just yet, there are several ways to identify potential partners. Firstly, look for suppliers who explicitly mention private labeling, custom branding, or OEM/ODM, original equipment manufacturer/original design manufacturer, in their product descriptions or supplier profiles. Secondly, don't be afraid to reach out. Use Spocket's messaging system to directly inquire with suppliers about their white labeling capabilities, minimum order quantities for custom branding, and pricing. Often, suppliers are open to these arrangements even if they don't explicitly advertise them. Look for suppliers with a good track record, excellent reviews, and a responsive communication style. These are all indicators of a reliable partner. Once you've identified a potential supplier, the next step is communicating your branding requirements. This is where your vision comes to life. Be clear and concise about what you need. This typically includes your logo. Provide high-resolution files of your logo in various formats: PNG, SVG, AI. Packaging preferences. Do you want custom boxes, poly mailers, tissue paper, or stickers? Discuss the materials, colors, and any specific design elements you envision. Inserts and marketing materials. Do you want to include a thank you note, a small instruction manual, or a marketing flyer with your branding? Product labeling. For certain products, you might want your logo directly on the product itself or on a swing tag. It's vital to get all these details ironed out before placing your first order. Ask for mock-ups or samples if possible to ensure the final product meets your expectations. Remember, clear communication here is key to avoiding misunderstandings and ensuring a smooth process. Now, let's talk about the order process and fulfillment. This is where Spocket truly shines in simplifying white labeling. Once you've agreed on the branding details with your chosen supplier, the fulfillment process largely mirrors regular dropshipping, but with your branding integrated. When a customer places an order on your store, that order is automatically pushed to Spocket. Your white label-enabled supplier then picks, packs, and ships the product directly to your customer. But this time, it's adorned with your brand. You don't touch the product, you don't store it, and you don't handle the shipping. This is the ultimate hands-off approach to building a branded product line. Of course, there are some important considerations to keep in mind. Minimum order quantities, MOQs, are a common factor in white labeling. While Spocket generally caters to single-item dropshipping, white labeling often involves a slightly higher MOQ for the initial branding setup. This is because suppliers need to account for the cost of setting up custom printing, packaging, and other branding elements. However, these MOQs are typically far lower than what you'd encounter with traditional manufacturing, making it a much more accessible entry point. Always clarify the MOQ with your supplier upfront. Another crucial aspect is pricing and profitability. While white labeling adds value to your product, it also adds a cost. Factor in the additional branding costs when setting your retail price. Spocket's strength lies in its ability to offer competitive product prices, which helps maintain healthy profit margins even with the added branding expense. Do your research, understand your target market, and price your products strategically to ensure profitability. Finally, let's touch upon the benefits of white labeling through Spocket. Build your brand identity. This is perhaps the most significant advantage. White labeling allows you to create a unique and recognizable brand, fostering customer loyalty and trust. You're not just selling products, you're building an asset. Increased perceived value. Branded products are often perceived as higher quality and more premium than generic alternatives, allowing you to command higher prices. Scalability without inventory risk. As your business grows, you can scale your white-labeled product line without the burden of managing inventory, warehousing costs, or logistics. Spocket and your supplier handle all of that. Reduced upfront investment. Compared to traditional manufacturing, white labeling on Spocket significantly lowers your initial financial outlay, making it easier to test new product ideas and enter new markets. Focus on marketing and sales. With the operational burden lifted, you can dedicate more time and resources to what you do best. Marketing your brand, engaging with your customers, and driving sales. Faster time to market. Launching a new product can take months, if not years, through traditional methods. With Spocket white labeling, you can go from idea to market in a fraction of that time. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.